Hello and welcome once again to The Old Man Speaks. I'm Joshua. I come at you for 5 minutes, 3 times a week. And today, get ready for the wacky world of politics with State Senate candidate Jebediah T. Ernest. Jebediah T. Ernest, welcome to the show and thank you for being with us today.
Well, Mr. Polak, I am quite pleasant to be here.
I agree. So you are running for the state senate, and
Yes, that is true.
and what is it that you hope to bring to the Maryland State Senate?
Well, I hope to bring a bit of honesty, a bit of earnestness, if you get my joke. We've been going the wrong way. We've been going the wrong way, away from the Lord, away from traditional values for too long. And I want to bring back the backbone of America, and bring us to how we should live. As I'm sure you agree.
Well, what is exactly how we should live, and how will you, as a senator, get us there?
Well, you asked some tough questions, and I welcome it. I'm worried about the future of our children. I mean, do they feel safe? Is God in the school? Are we raising them with the right kind of knowledge and the right kind of awareness of morality in this crazy, horrible world? Whatever religious upbringing you want to read in the school, as long as it's the Bible. That's what I'm talking about, which has always been done until those liberals change things as they have.
What would you do now for the COVID situation? How would you proceed to get a policy? What would you propose that Maryland State has done, and do you think that they have handled it well?
No, sir. I do not think they have handled it well. You can't tell people what they must do. You can't say, "Oh, you have to wear a mask." Do you think what would we have done if back in 1776 the British said, "Oh, you have to wear a mask, you colonists"? We would have fought against it. We would have thrown tea and masks into the harbor. Now, you can't do that. What we need is more prayer, more people going to churches and synagogues, not so much mosques, but you get my drift.
What fiscally do you think we need to do in Maryland that we haven't done so far? Do you think Governor Hogan has done a good job?
No, I don't think he's in good physical shape. He's a rather round, rotund feller, but that's his business. But I don't think it gives a good symbol for a powerful leader.
These stories that have been coming out in the newspaper of scandals concerning you and married women, do you think that will be a factor in your ability to govern?
There you go again. It's just a bunch of lies. It's just a bunch of fake news. If I choose to do Bible study in women's homes to teach them about the Bible when their husbands are working, that's my business. And I don't see why it's between me and them and the Lord. I don't see what it has to do with running for city office. I really don't.
So with climate change and the virus going on, what are you, Mr. Ernest, most worried about?
Well, I'm not worried about climate change. I mean, things change. It happens. I don't think it's man-made. I don't think, if anything, it's the Democratic Party's fault, though I don't know why, I don't know how, but I believe it. And I think that the most important thing is to increase prayer in schools and to watch out for enemies from other countries and other worlds. That's what I think. You got to protect American soil.
Other worlds?
Why, certainly. If you've read your Bible, you know that there are other worlds, and a lot of times you'll have, like, Martians, if you've ever seen them movies, they're just waiting. They're just waiting for us to be all with our eyes closed, thinking about, oh, I'm going to watch Russia because they're going to mess with the Facebook, like that's some big deal. And then before you know it, the Martians come down, or the Venusians, if they're working in a league together. And I just think we've got to have our nukes ready, not just for the Russians and the Chinese, but also for the plutoniums and other real and imaginary planets.
Do you think that the Maryland state should have its own nuclear bomb?
I want to make America morally great again. I feel that my opinions are pretty much the mainstream, right down the middle of what God-fearing, good-hearted people going to heaven would want to have. Jebediah T. Ernest.
Thank you so much.
T stands for T stands for my mother, Thelma, but I don't like to tell people too much because I got made fun of that when I was in school.
Have a great weekend. See ya.